Hey there everyone, how is it going? I'm Alexander DeLeo, mindset coach at the Confidence and Self-Esteem Academy. Welcome back. Today I want to tell you how I overcame my self-doubts. And you see, when I was a kid, I was a target for all kinds of bullies, verbal and physical ones. I've been through a rough time as a kid, to be honest, but I regret nothing. And today, I'm so grateful for my bullies, and let me tell you why. There was no day of my life between the 5th and ninth grade without me being bullied, without me being the one the whole classroom to laugh about. I've been beaten, spitten, humiliated in front of other people for no exact reason besides their moment of entertaining. I was the classroom dummy, you can call it like this, but of course I had a nickname, and that was the old man. And I mean, it sounds kind of badass right now thinking about it, but at that time for me, it was a complete nightmare when I was hearing it. Every time somebody was saying that, I used to get chills on my spine, knowing that the call out for my nickname is just the beginning of the actual daily bullying. I was called like this by the person who bullied me the most. I'm not going to give his name, his real name in this video, so we are going to call him Benjamin, and you'll see in just a moment why. I was already the target of Benjamin long before my nickname. And to be honest, this was happening because I was different. I was the type of kid that is curious, that seeks for answers, and I mostly enjoyed watching Discovery Channel than Disney Channel. You see, my maturity was beyond my age because the way I was raised, and I didn't enjoy the things at that age that a normal kid would. I remember that one day the teacher was having a casual conversation with the other kids about a TV show, and I don't really know why and how it happened, but I just woke up myself saying I'm not watching that TV show without anyone asking anything. I've realized seconds after that if I would have shut my mouth, my life probably would have been different in that moment. Benjamin shouted, "He is the old man. You are an old man, this is why you are not watching it." In that moment, the whole class, even the teacher, started to laugh. Just imagine how I felt. I felt so embarrassed and ashamed, saying to myself that I'm a stupid fuck, that I should have just shut up. So, besides their bullying, I was blaming myself. And this is why, in this story, I've named my biggest bully Benjamin. He was referring at the movie The Strange Case of Benjamin Button. He was comparing me with that character. And slowly, I've started identifying myself with it. I was called ugly, worthless, stupid, idiot, old man. Those words keeping rewinding themselves in my mind every day. I know I've cried a lot as a kid. I was a sensitive kid, to be honest. And those who were sensitive as kids that are watching this video right now know what a struggle is to be like that, especially as a boy, and top it off with being bullied, right? I started to think that I was worthless, that I have no meaning on this earth. They told me that I'm wasting oxygen just with my presence, that I'm creating shadow on the face of the earth for no purpose. I believed that I was ugly, that no one is ever going to be my friend, and I had the belief that I will never be able to have a girlfriend. I believed that there was no love for me in this world. Little do I knew as a kid. And they never stopped. Of course, after finishing primary school, I've got to the high school. Another environment, another mentalities, and I can say that was way better than in primary school. Of course, there were some moments when I felt embarrassed in high school. I mean, we all had. But for me, it was kind of different. I was lacking of self-esteem. I mean, what do I say? I had no self-esteem at all. I was still seeing myself as a plague for others. I believed that I could not achieve anything, that everything that I was touching was destroyed due to my presence. And that's why I've become a funny guy. I thought I liked to make people laugh, but I didn't like it. I've realized lately that I was behaving in a funny manner just to cover my insecurities and self-doubts. I literally became the clown, the one who makes people laugh but it's rotten inside. Even though I was not called anymore the old man, the memories of those events were still strong and alive in my head. Anyway, I had no self-esteem and confidence until the age of 18. That's just 4 years ago. My universe started to take a completely new perspective when I met the head chef of the restaurant where I was hired as kitchen helper after finishing high school. Okay, he had no idea of my lack of confidence and self-esteem, but you could clearly see that when you were looking at me. But he was the first person in my life that showed me other ways of thinking and viewing the world. He didn't manage me or give me special treatment. For the first time in my life, I felt accepted. I felt that I was treated as everybody else. People were joking with me, not about me. Okay, I got as well a nickname here, but this is for another story. This was indeed fun. But he taught me indirectly the importance of consistency, self-discipline, and not giving a fuck about whatever others think about you. I never met a more creative and funny person in my whole life. His presence in my life made me create a self-awareness behavior. His presence made me realize that I'm worth it, that I should not care of what people think, and always be true with myself. With the time, I started to grow my confidence and self-esteem. I started getting to know more people, to get into a conversation much easier with them. A thing that I was always scared about. I was always scared to talk to new people. But then I started my own business. I didn't had confidence and I was shaking when I had to get on a call with potential client. And with the time, I got used to it, but still I couldn't get any client due to my lack of confidence. I started working at my attitude and started taking massive daily actions in order to overcome my self-doubts, and it seemed that it worked. I kept in mind not to care anymore about other people's opinions. Haters and critics are going to be everywhere, okay? In addition, I came across with a concept called the alter ego effect, and I'm talking about it in my previous video, and if you want to know what is it about, you can go and check it now. This is why I'm grateful for my bullies and for all of my hard work, bad experiences. That's because without them, without the necessary evil, I would not be today talking in this video. Who knows where I would have been today? Remember, be grateful, take massive action on your goals, and if you feel like you are doubting yourself right now regarding whatever is it that you do, let me know in the comment section and I would love to get in touch with you. Thank you all for watching this video. Till the next time, don't forget, change your mindset, change your life. I love you all.